From Louisville, WDRB News at 10 starts now.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Tamara Evans. Bennett Haberly is off tonight. We now know the name of the pedestrian who was killed early today while walking along Dixie Highway.
Speaking of Mother's Day, a lot of mothers out there probably wondering when will this rain end?
There are real-life Grinches out there making it their mission to take the Christmas gifts you got this year.
Celebrities are still rolling in here at the Barnstable Brown Party, and they have a lot to say about the Kentucky Derby and Louisville.
And put your change away. There's a new way in Louisville to pay for parking. How you can now use your cell phone still ahead. While most people run away from danger, emergency responders head directly into it.
Behind me, this is the area inside the building where they store the ambulances, and there were people inside when the wall came tumbling down. Luckily, none of them were injured.
The U of L Cards are in Atlanta for the Final Four. WDRB's Tom Lane is with the team as they prepare to take on Wichita State this weekend and joins us now with the live report. WDRB's Courtney Godfrey tells us why authorities say even a quick recovery couldn't have saved him. Courtney.
They are still in the early stages of this investigation, but again, this does appear to be a shooting, and the coroner has been asked to come to the scene. That is all the information they have given us at this point.
Well, we were dealing with rain for much of the morning, but in a matter of days, we may be talking the possibility of snow. WDRB Sports Director Tom Lane has a recap of the close basketball game earlier today in Lexington. Tom?
Tamara, are you saying there's people that were not watching the games today?
Can you believe it? Meanwhile, in Lebanon, Indiana, businesses like this Starbucks were also impacted by the storms. The high winds flipped several cars and blew out the windows. Witnesses say there were about 20 people inside, but nobody was injured. Lebanon police do say that 2 people suffered minor injuries when an occupied semi-truck that you see there flipped over on I-65, however. And residents in Pekin, Illinois say some neighborhoods look like a war zone after a tornado touched down. The twister knocked several homes to the ground and trees toppled onto cars and homes. Authorities went door to door to check on everyone in the area. Several people were injured and treated at the Pekin Hospital. Jeffersontown family was able to escape an early morning fire that devastated their home. It started just before 4:30 this morning on Old Hetty Road, just off of Route Road. More than 19,000 Indiana residents are facing new financial challenges. Long-term jobless benefits expired yesterday for an estimated 1.3 million Americans. They will no longer receive unemployment checks that average a little more than $1,000 a month in Indiana. While the Obama administration and congressional Democrats want to continue the program, the extensions were dropped from a recent budget deal. Republican lawmakers did not like the $26 billion annual cost. An Indiana lawmaker wants to make sure people who use guns to commit violent crimes stay behind bars longer. Indiana State Senator Jim Merritt says he'll introduce legislation that would require a mandatory 20-year sentence for people who use guns in those crimes. It's in response to a string of home invasions in Indianapolis and rising gun and gang-related crimes around the state. Right now, the extended sentence is only 5 years. Merritt says Indiana needs to adopt harsher penalties against violent offenders.
As hundreds of police officers, first responders, family, and friends made their way to Highview Cemetery in Nelson County. Fallen Bardstown police officer Jason Ellis made his final journey, followed by his canine partner.
Ready? Aim.
This law enforcement community from across the state banded together to salute the young man who was ambushed and killed as he was heading home from work.
Dispatch to 139 Adam.
A final call.
Dispatch to 139 Adam.
For the first Bardstown police officer to ever lose his life in the line of duty.
This is a final call for Unit 139 Adam. Officer Jason Ellis.
And a final goodbye from his family and friends to the man they say is nothing short of a hero.
Officer Ellis served the Bardstown Police Department and the citizens of Bardstown with honor, integrity, and distinction. Unit 139 Adam is out of service. He has gone home.